His brother is at the house waiting for his wife and kids to come home, and he's going to kill everybody.
Oh, get it?
Now I'm going to call the brother at the house who's waiting to everybody. And okay,
So you call?
here we go. He's like, who is this? Dude, well,
I'm really, down and and just things aren't going well. And this,
there's always a silver lining to every cloud. I go, you probably can't get any lower than what you're feeling right now, right? That was a good one, right? So then we need to talk about the silver lining again. If you talk about the silver lining again, I am going to
Are you serious?
Me and the T.O. Hi.
Where does it start? Here.
That's not very far back on
No, my
It's
forehead's
really
right
not.
there.
Here's your
That's
hairline.
not very far.
That's Well, you want it to start at her hairline? She has to bring
You
it
have
up.
to have hair.
Stop. Why don't you
There'll
comb
be
your
no
beard?
hair there if they don't pull it out.
It's lovely.
She has such a hard time saying something nice.
Oh, that is such a lie. I like your sweater. So, I've been sitting back and I was thinking about dispatch again. So I was going to share some dispatch stories.
Everybody
You guys
loves
wanna
the
hear
dispatch
stories. I got a couple that I was thinking about that. Because you get these calls. You never know when you push the button, you don't know what you're going to get, right?
Mhm.
It's like a box of chocolates. So the best is, this one time I had this subject and he was barricaded in the house, right?
Subject.
Yeah.
That's what you call people?
Well, a man barricaded in the house.
Okay.
I think he had his kids there too. And so I'm dealing with talking to him, and you have to, get this rapport going. See, that's
What did he call from? Like, why?
I don't even remember why he called.
Yeah, like, what's he calling?
I don't know what he was calling about. So, so when you get the call, it's like you have to keep him on the phone. So now, like when you watch TV, right? They instantly get a negotiator to take over the phone. Well, we're just the dispatcher. We aren't trained in this negotiation
negotiate.
crap, right?
Yeah.
So it's like we're just gonna BS our way into whatever until just get this rapport going. So that's what I was doing with this guy. So it took me a while to finally break him down to where he was good with me. And what you don't realize when you're like on a call like this is a hot call because we've got now SWAT coming in and we got all these people coming in because he's barricaded subject. He's not going to let the kids out, blah, blah, blah. So what happens is usually the supervisor, when you're on phones, you're down in the basement. You sit in the basement, and then upstairs is where the radio and supervisors are. So the supervisor will usually plug into your phone call and listen to you.
Is it because you put like a alert?
No. They just see, hot call. They'll go, who's taking the call? They could see who's on the call. And they can
It'll
go,
say hot call.
Yeah. No, it doesn't say hot call. It's
Oh.
just whatever's good. When you're in the room and you got over here on this radio, major thing going down, they're asking for SWAT and everything. The supervisor's back,
gonna be
what's
like,
going on? Yeah. What's going on? Why do we need SWAT? What kind of call is this? Whatever. So she gets in the call with me, right? And she's listening. So I'm talking. And I'm getting really good rapport with him. And I'm like, okay. And the officers are showing up. And I'm like, hey, this is just going to get worse than what you're thinking. You probably should if you could just go out, talk to him. It's going to be fine. We can help you with whatever. And he was starting to get like, oh, yeah, and kind of coming around. And I've had him on the phone for, God.
How long?
At that point, it probably was like over 40 minutes.
Oh.
So I'm finally like, okay, this is good. He's coming around. I'm going to get him outside. Right then, my supervisor goes, she sends me a message, disconnect the phone. I'm like, wait, what? She goes, go ahead and hang up. I'm going to take over. So I'm
So
like,
you gotta start all the way over with somebody new?
Yeah.
He's not gonna like that.
Stupidest call ever,
Mhm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, what? And she goes, hang up. So I hang up, and it went to hell.
It did?
Yes, because it was like, she was so stupid. She was one of the...
That is a dumb move.
Yeah, it was a really bad move. And I couldn't believe, and I'm like, no, this is not good. And she's like, hey, and I went, fine. And I hung up, right? And I felt like shit. But so from there, he ends up like getting up on the roof, and he's now up on the roof, and I think he had a gun, and the SWAT and everybody's there, and I'm just like, I almost had him out the door. I almost had him out the door. And so I'm just sitting there. So then later they come up to me, why'd you hang up? I'm like, oh, you guys are not throwing this on me, man. This is not my fault.
No.
Why I hung up? Because my supervisor told me she was taking over, that she was going to handle it from there. So that's why I hung up. But anyway, they ended up like beanbag shooting him, and then he fell off the roof, and they got him. It was fine, but I was like,
That's crazy.
yeah, stupid call by the supervisor. Stupid call. I was not happy
Did you
about that
get
one.
called in to talk about that or anything?
Well, they just asked me why'd you hang up? Because they'll go and listen to the whole call, right? And then they'll criticize whatever.
Like, what went wrong?
And they were like, you had it go. I go, I know, I almost had him out. Well, why did you hang up? Because my supervisor sent me a message to hang up. So, yeah, it was stupid. That's what, yeah, you got to
I feel like they
don't
why
think.
would you do that?
But also, we're not a negotiator, but I was really good at it. I was really good at talking to people. So then this other call I get, right? I'm working, there's a position called backup. So, sorry, I just flashed on something my friend always used to laugh about when I worked backup. So when you work backup, that's the channel that when an officer does like a traffic stop, he'll switch to backup. He'll go off primary radio. He'll tell this dispatcher, hey, I'm code 4. I'm fine. I'm going to go to backup. And then he goes to backup, and you come to backup radio, and you run the person. Like, here's your license. Tell me if they're valid license.
Yeah.
Here's their car. Tell me if the car's, valid and everything. And if they have warrants and whatnot. So I'm working backup, and this one time, the deputy was asking about some warrant. Well, I was on hold trying to get through to warrants, and he kept coming up, and I'm like, so finally I go, well, my call is important to them. If I stay on the line, I might get an answer.
You repeated what they're saying on the phone?
My friend's like, I can't believe you told me. My call is important to them, but I am on hold, and I'm waiting for their call. But that was funny. Chris laughs about that all the time. But I get the guy on backup, and he's like, hey, I'm en route to this call, and I want you to call the house and find out what's going on. So I'm like, oh.
Call the house.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, let me pull up the call, right? So I pull up the call, and I'm reading the call, and it's like, RP is brother-in-law. So RP stands for reporting party. So we always call people as RPs. RP is a brother-in-law, stated his brother is at the house waiting for his wife and kids to come home, and he's going to kill everybody.
Oh. So just check in?
Yeah.
Just give a quick
So
call?
he comes over to me, and he goes, can you call and find out what's going on? I'm like, so I'm reading the call, and I'm like, how do I handle this one?
What are you checking in on? Yeah.
Yeah. Does he know the police are on the way? Because the brother-in-law is not at the house.
Oh.
The brother-in-law called.
Must have got a call from him.
Yeah. Yeah. So he calls us.
Yeah. Now you're going to check in?
Now I'm going to call the brother at the house who's waiting to murder everybody. And I need to find
Everyone
out.
alive over there?
I need
Is
to
your
find out
refrigerator running?
what's going on, right?
Refrigerator running.
Might want to go check it.
So I'm reading the call. I'm like, how do I start this conversation?
Yeah, is he going to answer?
I know, right?
Okay.
It's like, I'm like, why don't you call?
Yeah.
Right? Why am I calling?
Like, why do I have to do that?
You call.
Yeah. You're on the way.
I'm like, okay,
So you call?
here we go. So he answers the phone, and I'm
He
like,
does?
yeah. So I'm like, hey, how's it going? He's like, who is this? I'm like, well, I go, your brother-in-law, I forget his name, Robert, called and said, that you were kind of down, you're having some issues. And he's like, yeah, well, who is this? And I go, well, I'm calling from the police department. And, we're just trying to find out, how you're doing and da-da-da. And he's just like, well, and he was kind of like verbal, whatever. But that kind of got him calmed down. I go, hey, hey, I know where you live. You that's kind of where I live. He actually did live kind of where we lived on Eridanus.
Really?
He lived like 3 blocks over.
In
right?
that neighborhood?
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, I go, well, I guess we're concerned that you're upset, and if your kids and wife come home, something's gonna happen, and I'm just beating around the bush here. And somehow I got on, well, what are you doing right now? And he started talking about video games, and I'm like, every guy talks about video games, right? So I'm like, oh, so what game do you play, right? And he's telling, oh, that's my favorite. I have no clue. I'm just like, oh, how?
Like looking at you googling.
Yeah.
I'm like, how high are you? Are you? Oh, wow. I'm making up all this shit anyway. So anyway, then he goes back to, well, I'm really, down and da-da-da. And just things aren't going well and this and that. So I'm like, I go, well, think about it. I go, there's always a silver lining to every cloud. I go, you probably can't get any lower than what you're feeling right now, right? I mean, there's only up from there. And he's just kind of quiet, like, okay. I go, that was a good one, right? So then we start talking some more. And I go, and then I said something about, do I need to talk about the silver lining again? He goes, if you talk about the silver lining again, I am going to kill myself.
Are you serious? Are you serious? Wait, the line you thought was so good.
I thought that was a good one. I'm bringing him up. He goes, I will kill myself.
I'm actually gonna do it. You almost sent a man to commit suicide.
I thought this is the best. I got him.
Like, sign me
there's
up.
always a silver lining
Interventions.
to every cloud.
He said, if you do, I am going to. You're gonna make a man commit suicide.
But
Did
he
you
kind of
laugh?
laughed. I laughed.
Okay, did he
Because
laugh?
yes, he did. So
Okay.
it's like I knew I had the rapport now. Okay, we're good to get the deputies in here because once he said that, I knew I got him.
Like he's not actually going to do it.
Yeah, no.
He's just like, oh my god.
But it was funny. It was so funny when he said that. I was dying. I'm like, oh my God, he's going to kill himself if I give him the silver lining story again.
You're really hammering it home. He's like, got it.
I know. It's like, okay. The kids are coming. The wife and kids home. No. But anyway, they rolled in and they ended up taking him. I think they took him $51.50 for the 72-hour-old for craziness. But he did have a gun. Yeah. So.
So did he kill his family?
No, he didn't. They
Later?
didn't get home. No. The cops
You
got
ever-
there before the family got
I know,
home.
but you ever check back a few months later?
No,
Like,
we move
out of my
on.
pay grade.
I'm done. I'm done.
She did her job.
But I mean, can you imagine pulling that call up and they're going, call him?
No, and without any training, like what are you supposed to do?
Yeah, it's weird that they didn't have like some type of
Protocol.
Like especially if the phone call was, "I'm going to kill my family."
Like,
when they
this
get
is
home."
children.
Like that's not just an untrained person needs to be calling. Someone-
yeah.
They
Like,
should
that's-
have their negotiator call, right? Or something.
Yes.
I know, but it was like, call and
I
find
mean-
out what's going on. What? Oh, call and find out what's going on.
What are you supposed to say?
All's well that ends well. I guess that's the silver lining.
Well, if you're gonna do it outside. No one wants to clean brain matter off the walls. That's what I should have told
Your,
him.
Yeah.
your family's gonna have to clean that up.
He's like,
No,
no, I'm
'cause they're gonna
killing
be
them.
killed
He's
first.
going for them.
I'm
Nobody
killing
else.
them
Yeah.
I know
No,
we shouldn't be
we're
laughing.
laughing.
But because I saved some lives
You did.
that day. I did, but he didn't like the silver lining story.
He said, I'm going to off myself if you keep talking about this. Unalive myself.
Oh, I know, right?
So if that happens and that house is now bad, juju, who has to clean that? Just,
they have to call outside agency to come in and clean that mess up.
oh.
That's why I decided not to get a gun. I told you that story, right? When I
No.
came home, I went looking for a gun. I was going to go buy a gun
Mm-hmm.
because Party Palms, where I lived, kind of was like the Tweakerville was right there. And
Okay.
one night I was sitting in the house watching TV and someone was pounding on my window because I had that big window in the front of my house.
Yeah.
Nope.
And I was like,
Oh.
ooh, that's kind of creepy. So I'm looking outside like, who is that? Ugh. So I'm a little scared. So at that time, I remember I was talking to Nick and Nick was like, oh, you should just get a gun. And I was like, maybe I should get a gun.
Who's next?
My son-in-law, Nick.
Okay.
So he's real gun. Okay. So I thought maybe. So I went to a gun shop down in Temecula,
Mm-hmm.
and I walked in, and I'm completely overwhelmed because I know nothing about guns. I don't know. And they're like, "What do you?" And I'm like, "I don't know." So he's showing me this, and I just went, "Never mind,"
Yeah.
and I left. So I go home. 2 days later, I get home from work, and my door's open. Yeah. So it's like 6:00 at night, and I'm like, "Ooh, my door's open. Is that somebody in my house?" So I'm in the parking lot going, well, this is where a gun would not work because the gun is in the house.
In the house.
I'm outside. So, yeah, we did talk about this because you were talking about I got a gun. I got a gun.
I'm like, hold on.
Yeah. Honey, what's the lockbox?
3. Hold on. Don't shoot. 3175.
So this is why I decided it's not going to do me any good because
Yeah.
the gun's in here, I'm out here, and if I'm in the house and I shoot a guy, I don't want to clean up brain mass off my wall because I will shoot you in the fucking head.
Yeah. Like I'm not gonna hit
I'm
your
not gonna mess.
kneecap.
I'm gonna hit to kill.
Yeah.
So that's when I went. I better not get a gun. But anyway, so yeah, so that was the whole deal with that.
So there's
but,
a company that does this?
yeah.
we
Didn't you
need
ever
to
see that
meet.
movie Sunshine Cleaners or The Cleaner?
Yes.
That movie's about it where the people go in and that's what they do. They hazmat and they go in and clean it all up and everything.
I need to spend a
They
day
make a lot of
shadowing
money.
them.
They make a lot of money.
Well, yeah, it's gross.
I know.
Right?
That would be kind of
Like that's human.
brain mass, right?
Yeah, it's like chunks.
Chunks.
like,
and we know how much you
I
like
can't
chunks.
do chunks. Yeah.
She loves the chunks.
Mopping up thick. Yeah.
Did I tell you about Bill the suicide? Did we talk about that one?
Which one's that?
It was like 3 a.m, and of course you're on phones at 3 a.m. You fall asleep.
Mm-hmm.
You can't help it. I'm sorry.
Yes,
You're
you
right.
do. All the time.
He's on nights too.
You go. Your neck starts
Yeah.
rubbernecking, and you're like, so you're sitting there like, oh, trying to stay awake. Oh, so I did fall asleep. Boom. And then the phone rings and your recording comes on. 911 emergency. What are you reporting? So then by that time you're like, okay, ready for action.
Uh-huh.
And hi, my name is Bill. I'm 76 years old. I'm sick and tired of everything. Tell the police I'm in the kitchen. The door's locked. And I'm thinking, well, why'd you lock the door? How are they going to Can you unlock the door before we commit suicide, please?
Yes.
And so, of course, I'm like, well, Bill, I think I could get some help for you. And then I don't know what possessed me, but I asked, what kind of gun do you have? And the cops tease me about that forever.
Really?
Why are you asking the guy what kind of gun he has? What a stupid question. I'm just
You're
trying
like, I
to
just
find
woke
out.
up, bro.
I was sound asleep. What kind
I
of
just
gun?
woke
Is
up.
it gonna really do some damage,
Yeah,
or are we
yeah.
talking like a little whatever? So anyway, he goes through this whole speech, da 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 da, and then all of a sudden, pow! So he
Was
goes
he
through
on
this
the
whole
phone?
speech, and then pow! The gun goes off, and then I just hear,
No.
and I'm like, oh shit! So instantly,
adrenaline.
the adrenaline shoots in my hands, and I'm like, oh my god!
You heard that in
So-
your ears.
In my ear, the whole thing. So I'm sending the message, and I'm not hanging up. I got to stay on until the cops get there. So I'm saying gun fired, shot just fired. I'm now hearing gurgling.
Oh my gosh.
And it's just like a continuance. Then I still have the open landline, and I hear the cops pull up, and they're yelling through the. I don't know if they're through the door, whatever. They couldn't get in because he had locked the door. So, but anyway, they're yelling, and I hear them yelling, "Put the gun down!" And I'm like, "Put the gun down!" The dude's gurgling over here.
Yeah.
They're like, "Put the gun down!" And all of a sudden, a second shot. Boom! I'm like, "Fool!"
Wait, what?
He's gurgling, and he just shot the
Again?
Yeah.
What happened?
So he shot twice. Gurgling didn't do it enough, so he shot again. Still, they ended up transporting him to the hospital, and he died 2 days later.
He was still alive?
Yes.
That's insane.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yes.
That makes you not want to do that.
Not with a gunshot.
No, it can't. That doesn't for
Oh.
sure seal
Did
the
he have
deal.
a pea shooter or did
No,
he
it was
made
a-
a steel?
I don't know what it was. It was a handgun. They said he had a handgun, blah, blah, blah. But I was just like, wow. I mean, so
Did he try from like right here?
Yeah.
Well, I know. Like,
You,
what happened? Twice?
I think it was this way.
and it went or some. I don't know.
Oh. Yikes,
So 2
dude.
days he was in the hospital before he passed away.
Oh, that's-
But it was like when you do 911, like you have this whole your whole desk is this setup and it has recordings and this, so you can everything that every call you're taking records, so you can go back and re-listen to your call. Or I could take this call and send it to you over at your desk. Hey, listen to this call I just took, right? So a friend of mine was like, man, that's a tough call. I go, listen to this. And I sent it to her and she came down traumatized. She's like, why did you send that to me? I wasn't expecting the gunshot, because that's where it just gets
Where
you.
you're like,
Because you're like, my name is da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, pow. And you're like, fudge, man. I didn't even get a chance to do anything, you know?
like he was doing that.
Yeah, and so they like were playing that. One of my friends was telling me they were playing that at the academy as a training call, and they were telling me that no matter what I had said, he was already set to do it. So nothing I could have said would have changed his mind. So it's just like, okay, because he's the only one that ever completed out of
With
all the
you?
calls I've taken. Yeah, and I've taken a ton of them. So he was the only one that, he completed. They put it completed.
Did they give you like therapy?
No.
They put completed? They put completed on there?
It was completed.
Oh my, that's terrible.
He got the achievement. He got the
Mission
It
completed.
was completed.
Next
Yes.
level achieved.
So.
Oh
but
my
yeah,
gosh. So what do they do for you after that?
I know nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing.
They don't
Nobody
pull you in the office
Nobody
and
came
like,
and said, "Hey, how are you?" No, I had to sit there and stay on 911 calls, and I swear to God, I am not lying. The next call that came in, she was calling because the neighbors were making too much noise and she couldn't sleep, and I'm sitting there going,
a guy just
"A
committed.
guy just shot himself in the head like 2 minutes ago," and I looked at her, and
That's
I'm like,
crazy.
I don't
No.
really care.
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't care.
You
Yeah.
should have just been louder
called
on the phone.
911 for a noise complaint.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So it
Because
was
you can't
just
sleep.
like, it was like,
That feels.
There was a comment on one of the videos that said that that's different now. That
Yeah.
They do offer help for.
I saw.
911.
I would hope.
Yeah.
Well,
Because
hopefully,
that
out of
is
this year, this is like 20 years ago.
I mean, she's over here laughing at it.
Yeah,
So that means it did a little something.
a little cuckoo. I
Little
could have gave
something.
him the silver cloud lighting story. Maybe
You
that
were
would've
waiting for
saved-
your
I was
debut.
waiting to get my time in.
Yes, he didn't even
So
get
what
it.
do I get from the cops? Oh, you asked him what kind of gun he had? What a stupid question is that? I'm like, well, didn't you want to know what kind of gun he had? Was it a big one? I don't know.
It didn't work.
Did he really have a gun?
It didn't work.
I mean,
It
I
didn't
feel like
work.
that's pertinent information, especially if the cops are going to go in there.
I would think so, but they
Yeah, like
were
if
like,
it's a crazy gun.
they were like, it was. Yeah, I was like, whatever, do it. I don't
Yeah,
really
what if you
care.
had a
But
semi-automatic? Like
Yeah, one of.
yeah,
And he
right.
wasn't gonna do it to himself. You're gonna
Because
attack anyone
that
that comes
is-
in.
Or
the
death by
s-
death by
Cop.
cop.
Yeah, he shoots
Yeah.
at them.
Who just did that? Where were we? He came out with the knife.
Where?
Party Palms.
What? What the?
Wait, who
fuck are
came
you
out with the? Wait.
In
Wait.
your
shh,
neighborhood?
shh. Who came out with the knife? Oh yeah, my
What?
friend's son.
What?
So I have a friend. Well, I won't say his name. We live in Party Palms. He has an alcohol problem. He's younger. He's way under 55, but he has a problem, and he went berserk in the house, and he busted up. He's living with his mom and dad. He busted up the whole house,
Mm-hmm.
and I mean, busted it up, and actually laid hands on his mom and his dad.
Okay.
So they call the cops. The cops show up. He goes outside to meet the cops carrying a giant knife. So we're like, ooh, suicide by cop. They had the right, they could have shot him,
They didn't.
but they didn't. Luckily, they didn't. I think they did the beanbag
If he
shots.
had
or
a
something.
gun, it would have been different, I'm sure.
Yeah.
yeah, knife.
But
is
he's
like a
lucky. He's lucky
because they
there's
would have
like-
taken him out.
Yeah. Yeah. So he's been in jail for waiting. It's been a while. But anyway, so yeah, so that was like, ooh, suicide by cop. You're like, ooh.
I
Scary.
know. I don't
Yeah.
want that.
I know. So, but yeah. But then, okay, so then I'm working 911, and this lady calls, and I'm like, 911 emergency, what are you reporting? And then she's like, oh, she goes, what's your name? Calm as
asks
can be.
you?
And I go, Cinda. And she's like, what?
what kind of fucking dumb ass fucking name is Cinda? Where
Actually?
the fuck? She's going off on my name, right? And I'm like,
You called me, ma'am. Like, what?
so she's like, I am trying. You know what? I probably need to talk to somebody else. You won't be able to be professional.
Where did
Oh
your
my
mom get
God.
your name?
She said she saw Lucinda and she liked the Cinda, but she didn't like the Lou, so she went with Cinda.
Oh, you should just explain it like that.
Well, yeah,
You
I
don't,
did.
You don't. No.
Just say it's short for Lucinda.
no, because then they want to call me Lucinda.
Lucinda.
And we
She does
actually
not
had
look like a Lucinda.
we actually had a Lucinda at the call center. So when people would come call back and want me, and they think I think her name was Lucinda, I go, oh, hold on.
Transfer.
That's funny. That's funny.
You're like, yep.
Hold
Lucinda,
on.
yeah.
Mhm, there she is.
That's funny. You were
but-
such a jerk.
I
at
know.
work.
The one time though, I did get a call, and it was bad. It was a domestic violence, right? So I'm talking to the lady, and she's telling me, oh yeah, you know, and she's kind of, my husband's this, and then she's giving me all the information. I'm taking it all down. All of a sudden, and your name, and I went, oh, I know her.
You do?
Yeah. So I knew her.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay, I don't let her know it's me. So, taking the call. Okay, man, we'll get somebody out there for you. Thank you very much. And
Did
then I
she
hang
ask?
up. So she calls back to get an update. And when she calls back, she told the dispatcher, well, I don't know who took my call. So the girl pulls the call up and goes,
And says,
oh, it was Cinda.
so outed you to her.
Yeah, so then she transfers her to me, and she goes, Cinda? And I go, yeah. And she goes, why didn't you tell me it was you? I go, I wanted you to have your privacy. I don't, I just was being professional.
What was the call? Domestic violence?
Domestic violence, yeah. Her husband was,
Oh.
yeah.
And you didn't know?
I didn't know they had that going on at home,
Mm-hmm.
but I didn't want her to feel like
She
she
can't
couldn't,
say something.
yeah, say what she needed to say because it was me.
I think that's the right call.
I think
So,
so,
yeah.
too.
But when she called back, she was like, oh my God, I didn't know it was you. And I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry. But that was like crazy, huh?
That would be weird to
Yeah.
be like, oh, like a
Yeah.
couple that
As soon
you
as she
knew.
told me her name, I'm like, oh, okay, I know who this
Yeah, you're
person
like,
is. To this day, I don't know who it is now, though. I can't remember.
You don't remember,
Yeah,
but
I
you knew
don't
in that
remember.
moment?
But I remember at that time.
Well, that would be weird because you know
and then
that
she called
couple.
back. Yeah.
So you're like,
I had a-
Because you think, like, I worked all of Riverside County. I should have
known
came
more.
across, yeah, and I didn't, which was kind of good, I guess. So.
You knew the right people.
Yeah.
then.
My friends were not police criminal
No, they were
friends.
involved with the police, so they were getting away with it.
Away with murder.
Yeah. They're just partying.
Yeah. But it was funny.
Did dispatchers and police officers hang out,
Yeah.
like at bars? Was there like places they went? Really?
Yeah.
It was like a thing?
Yeah. was cool.
Oh.
Yeah. There's certain bars you go hang out, but it was interesting job. And the last one I'll show you, the one guy calls. I'm like, 911 emergency, where are you parking? I need $5. I'm like, what? He goes, can you send a deputy over here? Because I need $5. I go, what do you need $5 for? I need to buy a beer. Oh, you want a beer? Yeah, I need a beer. So I need $5. Okay, I'll send a deputy right to you. I think you might be getting an escort
Yes.
somewhere too. If that's what you want, you got it. Here we
Here
go.
they come. Yes. I need. He
People are
asked
so
for $5.
stupid.
Yes.
People are stupid.
They're so dumb.
They are dumb. Criminals are dumb.
They are.
But anyway, so those were just a couple little stories
like
that kind
those
of popped
stories. Those
into
are
my
fun.
head. Yeah, they're cute.
I do too.
Well,
Mhm. You gotta think of more now.
killing people is always fun.
We love it. Everyone loves it.
Or mystery stories. There's no mystery.
We're helping you.
Purge
Mhm.
We're dealing with your trauma.
my
Yeah.
traumas.
You gotta let it go.
I have a lot
Yeah.
of traumas. Let it go. Let it go.
Well, that job seems harsh.
It is harsh. Very harsh.
Like,
Anyway, thanks for joining us. That was fast and simple and quick.
I don't think it
It
was.
just seemed like it.
Because you were talking.
Because I did a lot of talking. I did a lot of talking.
Yeah, if you would stop talking,
Subscribe.
we could
Yeah.
hear
We're
the
already over
music.
time.
We can hear the music.
We can
and
hear the
you're the
music.
only one
Talking.
talking.
Bring a friend.
Bring a friend. It's a joke.
You know what? When you bring a friend, don't let them be friends with her. Just be friends with me, okay?
Mhm.
Because she is so beautiful. Doesn't she look just like me?
Yes. No. You're Mexican.
Did you ever see the there's a meme going around and the girl wants to know, how come you never have to do DNA testing for a mother and their baby?
That is not for real.
That's the stupidest fucking thing.
That's not for real.
It is for real. She said, because everybody's, you know how they put the box here of what the person's saying,
Yeah.
and they're like, stupid people. This
Yes.
is why we have. And this one girl was going on and on about, I'm moving out of the United States. I am so sick of the United States. I'm going to LA. I'm going to go to LA and it's going to be a lot better.
This is people out there.
People out there in the world.
They
Okay.
can vote,
Okay, we
right?
can't
These are
talk,
people
though.
that will be calling 911.
We can't talk though.
Georgia was still in U.S. We did not say we were leaving the United
know where
States.
we were going.
We did not say we were leaving the United States. She's saying she wants to leave the United
I
States.
know. But we sat there
Okay.
and said,
So see how we say goodbye and then I jump into a whole nother thing?
Yeah,
Anyway,
wrap it up.
goodbye, toodles. See you next time.
bye.
Bye.
Me and the tea, goodbye. Goodbye.